In March, Curtis Fundamental School unveiled a beautiful new mosaic depicting its mascot. It was a culmination of weeks of planning and work that began last summer. Art teacher Linda Hildebrand explained how it all came about.
2 years ago, I saw an artist, Heather Richardson from Safety Harbor, who had done a mosaic with the art teacher at Leela Davis Elementary. I looked around our campus and realized how bare it was and that it needed some artistic touching up. So I spoke with Heather last school year, and she was willing to come out and do the project at our school. And she met over the summer here on campus with Mr. Knight, the principal, and myself, and we walked around campus to pick out a location and come up with an idea. The art department, visual arts department of Pinellas County, has a referendum grant that we can apply for. And so I applied for that and was awarded that grant, which was how we were able to fund paying the artists to come and work with the students. And from there, we came up with a sketch and gave her the sketch of our Curtis Cougar. And then she came, we prepared a bunch of clay tiles ahead of time, the months before she came. And then when she came, she was here for about 2 weeks working with the students on cutting the tile and laying it out and gluing it down and arranging it. And then after that was all finished, there's 13 panels in all, she came on a Monday when the kids weren't at school with a scissor lift and installed it all and hung it up. So we had a big surprise that Tuesday morning when we came back to school. It was kind of like Christmas morning, coming to see it all.
It's beautiful. I mean, from where I'm standing, the hearts and everything, the little unicorn in there, it's amazing. I really like the wall pillars that say "Be Your Best." I really like how it says Curtis Cougars on the sides. It's just, the cougar is basically doing the whole part. I can't believe how they did it. It's just like, I don't know how they fit every single person's name into this whole thing. It's like, it's incredible.
I think the most difficult part was having the vision at the end of what it was going to look like, and that our artist Heather was better at that. She's been doing mosaics for 20 years, and something on this scale and size in the art room looked huge, and that was one of the comments the fifth graders came out and said to me, is Mrs. Hildebrand, it filled up your whole room, and then we put it on the wall and it doesn't look as big, but the main panel is 9 feet by 10 feet. It's put together in 13 different pieces. It's not all one panel. It was a little challenging for us to look at the whole picture all together. Probably over 90% of the ceramic tiles in the mosaic were made by the students here in the art room beforehand. So the majority of the materials they prepared and made and glazed. Every student and every staff member, custodial staff, cafeteria staff, teacher, front office staff, made a small clay tile with their name engraved in it. So everybody had a place to lay their tile. So it really built a sense of community with the school because everybody had a piece to put in the finished product.
I got to roll out the tiles and make the clay pieces, and I also got to glaze them with the glaze and make it colorful.
We made these the colorful tiles, and we put our name in it so that we could always be at the school even when we're not really at the school.
We made tiles, and then we broke them with a thing, and then we stuck them on a board. Well, we actually laid them out first, and then we glued them.
We put the tiles on the board in specific spaces. And I also learned how to use a tile roller and roll clay tiles.
Glass tiles right there. That is what I worked on for the outline of the words, and I really liked that because it was just really fun and it was just a really creative part of the mural.
I made the background, the grass and the sky. I like it because it shows off that we are a good school and we are a creative school.
I think it was working together as a group and putting the whole project together and seeing it all finished, hung up right in front of the cafeteria.
Well, that's it. We hope you enjoyed our show and hope you'll join us again next time as we take a look around Pinellas County schools. On Spectrum of the Arts, I'm Jonathan Ogle, and we'll see you next time. Check out our website at www.wpds.tv for times and dates.